Okay, guys, we're back. We are back. And of course, it's Mashharder Gaming this time around versus Trinity. I know this is our first T1 battle of the day. T1 versus T1, I think, So let's get things started, guys. It's going to be hot on slums where Jay leaves. Unfortunately, that's what we're having in slums. But anyways, we are getting the party started. What have you guys been up to, though? What do you guys think is good? There's polling, right? So I don't know what the score is right now. 83 votes in, and everybody's voting Mashharder. 61% of the votes is them, teacher.
That is absolutely insane. You can see that people are definitely favoring Mashharder Gaming with the reputation that they've built for themselves. And who can blame them? They're absolutely dominating in T1 as well. As you can see, they're not letting Trinity anywhere near the hard pointer on T1. 41 seconds already for Mashharder side, and we're entering into scratch time. The start rotating on P2. Spawn for P2 absolutely important here on this map, because if anyone gets behind you, you're absolutely cooked. And it seems like Mashharder Gaming completely got the entire first T1. They left the last 2 seconds for charity, it seems, but 55-0 in favor of Mashharder.
Hardpoint is ours.
I don't know what the score looks like, but now I see why everybody's voting for them. 61% is in favor of MSH, and you can then see why. 63-0. A speech has been there, so we are just, that was almost a full feature of P1, and P2 as well right now. They're looking to get a full Trinity can't even make their way through the hardpoint doors. How much more guess of hardpoint time? This is not looking good at all whatsoever, as they are about 100 little park. And yeah, sorry I said T1.
This is looking more like T1 versus T3. I'm not sure what's going on with Trinity here at this point. They're finally making their way onto the scoreboard, but they have a massive lead. True catch up to 83 for 10. And Mashharder are just having to show that, they're not here to stay. They're here to dominate. Stormy now with a 4-piece, make that a 5 with his War Machine on the board, absolutely clearing out the point here, heading into scrap time, as now Trinity owning extremely late onto T2 to get those last few valuable seconds. We're going to rotate now onto T3 side, and Mashharder have, well, as you can guess, they've already set up point. They're holding it down, and their anchoring work is completely incredible here. They really put in the hours of training and dedication, and Trinity are just the unlucky team that have to verse them, and they can't even see anything now through all the smoke. Trinity are going in blind.
104-12. At least they finally get above 1. Finally got above 1. That's something. 110 against 12. So far, so good. MS is just dominating, guys. It's not looking good at all. If you're a Trinity fan right now, you're hoping some sort of resolution whatsoever, but it's not looking like as Mashharder Esports just clearly outplayed Trinity Esports right now, and they have the hard point time locked in. It's 139 and counting here. P3 has been theirs. They're about to go to P4. Literally not a good pass there right now. No esports whatsoever. This is a training camp right now,
I don't even think this is a training lobby. They probably think that this is a boss lobby. I mean, come on, 140 for 12. Why are they even in the point right now? Like, what's the point, guys? Trinity still fighting back for it. They're trying to make their way in. Adoma now holding down P4 with the help of his teammates. And I'm not sure if they're trying for a comeback. Maybe MSH are holding back. Stops trying to push into points. He gets taken down. Squid gets taken down as well, but not now with this barrel in hand, getting a 2-piece before he gets taken down, along with Liquid and Stormy. Adoma coming in with a very strong 3-piece over there, managing to take down some valuable players. Squid with a 2-piece of his own, and Knock with a grenade kill against Trinity 9-11. That's a bit ironic, if I do say so myself. Seems like Mashharder are holding down the points now, and Trinity once again struggling to get back in.
I mean, finally they just get a little bit of like what's in their favor, because they're both 30 now, 37 and counting, so I think they start to get a little bit of lifeline there, but still MSs are looking a lot better. Mashharder are looking a lot better. Storm finding a double there. I think it's Stormy come at you guys, not just Stormy, man. Yeah, clean work. And so far so good though, like 60-39. Now we'll go into that next day once again. Who's gonna get there first? The answer is gonna be the voice of previously. Always rotates first. The gunfighter in their favor. The map position is in their favor as well. Literally everything right now shows you why they're T1. And if you're Trinity Esports, you like T2, I call them T1 for, the August of T1 org was a T1 org, but I don't think right now the roster they have is a T1 because, my God, they are getting dismantled in every way possible by MSH. But they're still fighting back. That's the important thing. They're still throwing back punches there. Even though they're not hitting, they're like hitting punches. It's 183 and 39 is the scoreline. MSH keep closing into that 200 point market.
Absolutely, we can see them closing in indeed, not holding down T1 over here before he gets taken down by Adoma. Liquid's coming in with a revenge kill from the back, and you can see a lot of score streaks in play. The operators were already out and they're keeping it. They're holding on to it for P2 as MSH passed that 200 point mark. Trinity left on below 40. This is, I can't even say, this is humiliating. I would delete the game at this point if I saw I was going up against MSH.
I don't know what to go and say about that, but I mean, to be fair, if you're having a very bad day, as the operators going to be found 5 operators at the same time, and we are decimating the side of, come on, guys, Trinity right now are just having a bad day in the market. MSA are going to absolutely annihilate them. Not Sparrow finding the value of the value still, and now just 30 more points, less than 20 right now to go close things off in the very first market and Hardpoint and Slums. So that's like it's MSH's favorite amount because, my God, Trinity have been able to find absolutely no value whatsoever. Almost a 200 point gap, literally almost a 200 point gap. Now it says a 200 point gap, and this is so not good, TJ. This is where we close the cost.
I mean, definitely, they're going to close the game off here, and as we said that, we jinxed things completely for Trinity. There was no hope left in Slums for them. 250 to 39. That, oh my God, that's worse than the first game that we witnessed. That was below 100. This is below 50. Oh my God. I expected so much better.
When I saw the teams that were playing the next game, I said, oh my God, surely, finally some close game, 250-249 kind of thing, 2 T1 teams, and I think I got my hand. I think I spoke to you there and I jinxed it again, but clean back here from Mashharder Gaming as they are going to absolutely destroy, decimate, annihilate the side of Trinity Esports. It's going to be their own day and their map Slums. But yeah, that's it. And we're going to S&D. I don't even know what to predict anymore. Normally I'd say, they need to win S&D, force them map 3. I don't even see it right now, Kija.
I'm at a loss for words. The only good thing I can say is that Adoma from the side of Trinity was the only player to hit 20 kills. That's a bit scary, I'm not gonna lie. The players from MSH, we expected them to show up and show out. They did that, knock the only player above the 30 kill mark, as well as 1 minute and 36 seconds in the OBJ. Absolutely incredible, carrying his team. The rest of them not too far behind. But, I mean, going up against a team like Trinity, I did not expect that from them. I'm a bit disappointed.
Yeah, I actually am. I wouldn't lie. But again, I need to give a big shout out to one of our watch party hosts, not Die Hard. It turns out up against Seb and Mommy Witch are also watch partying. So big shout out to you guys. Big shout out to you and your viewers watch partying. There's big shout out to Mommy Witch. Big shout out to Seb. I just saw that on TikTok. Thank you for the watch party. And of course, big shout out to our sponsors. Our sponsors say thank you as well to all our watch party hosts, Die Hard, Mommy Witch, and Seb. Thank you guys so much. As now we're going into Search and Destroy, and Mashharder Gaming they've matched Trinity so hard that I don't know if they have what it takes now to play S&D here. It's gonna be S&D on Kurohana Metropolis. It was beautiful map and CODM according to Eugene Abu Dhabi. Now we kickstart things off, Kijo. Who do you have here? Just stay neutral. I know.
I'm not going to pick a side. Last time I did that, we saw what happened, and he made a complete comeback against ICN. So let's just leave it up to the players. And I mean, I agree with Abu Dhabi at that point. Kurohana is my favorite map to play S&D. I don't know, my unpopular opinion.
Yeah, I'm always trouble. I say that. I say it's a pretty map. He says not. So I always say he said that, kind of fun. But anyways, we are going into Kurohana Metropolis here, the most beautiful map in CODM. It's got the neon colored lights. It's beautiful to go and see a lot of times. And well, if you're Trinity right now, I don't know what exactly what words you're going to need for motivation, because after the hard point there, man, you are going to need to come out of a very horrible place if you want to force a map 3 here. It's going to have to be a hard work, determination, discipline, and not every single good word you have to give it to them. Even prayers as well. Send prayers up and blessing get sent down, hopefully. But right now, Mashharder gaming looking a lot better, among the two sides here. And there's a poll on the white team right now that just popped up. Who wins S&D? Trinity 911 or Mashharder gaming, guys? You guys go and predict there on the YT, and you guys let me know as we now kickstart things off again. 7 seconds counting down on that clock. Hopefully they don't leave the lobby and pour wine for the ancestors. I think they're not going to do that as they now kickstart things off.
Starting off strong and no ancestral wine needed because there's a lot of neon lights here. We don't want to mess with the electricity a bit. But we're going to start things off strong. Trinity are going to be planting for our first 6 rounds, and MSH going to be defending and defending pretty well. Stormy taking down Chinese guy, Claps with a nade before Squid and Liquid drop. Claps with a quick 2-piece there as revenge before he gets taken down. And we started off with S&D quite strong, 2v1 here. Knock and Stormy the only 2 alive, both with snipers in hand, up against Kaimi, if I'm saying that correctly, but just one player here from Trinity, USS9 in hand against 2 snipers.
Kaima. I can't pronounce that name. Kaimia. I don't know how you write that, but again, the last player started in the 1v2. This is one player. The chase might be on. He's not going to confirm that kill somehow. Now he 1v1. Stormy. And if it gets given out, Stormy confirms the kill, and that's it. Mashharder are going to get the very first round locked in. Sachin Destroyer and Kurahana is going to be their playground. It's now make our way to round 2. The boys in blue, they've won a hard point. They might as well close things off here.
I mean, if Cal was predicting it, it might be right. I hope he didn't jinx it, because watching control between these 2 teams is going to be absolute torture. You can see that the side of Trinity over here going for a full A push before they get taken out. Stormy dropping Liquids with the 2-piece with his shotgun in it. Squid with the 3-piece.
Damn!
Oh my goodness. That was... You know what, they ordered, they got served, and they ate that up. That was insane. A 2-piece and a 3-piece. Liquids and Squid, maybe, the duo that we needed to see.
I mean, it's the 7-0 would not be bad for our last game of the evening, I think. 7-0 would not be bad at all for our last game of the evening, but I'm not saying it should happen. Trinity, you can't afford to let that happen, hopefully, But if you're Mashharder, though, you are looking to make that happen. It's now we go to round 3, and the boys in blue so far so good. They're dominating this one, aren't they? Kindly through that mid, but I'm trying to get a kill there. The SMG in hand, but no value ultimately found. 2 and nil still. A 5v5. Snipers have not done any of their work in this round, as both sides are going to play very quiet, very safe, very friendly. No nuclear bombs being tossed out yet. It's now 2-0, and round 3 still very slow, Joe. I think I jinxed it.
You jinxed it indeed. Liquid dropping, Stormy dropping as well. Hack dropping from the side of Trinity, and now we're already in a 3v4. Bombs being planted as Squid tries to even the numbers here back down to a 3v3. Knock still with no kills on the board. Someone please check up on him. And now, oh my goodness, Squid and Knock dropping one after the other. Claps left in a 1v3. Still has to defuse the bomb as well. Can he connect any of those shots? It seems like we're just shooting blanks here for MSH. Jump through the window now as Watsu comes through and claps him with a shotgun. That was wild.
I mean, what better way to end that round, than shutting the man down with a one-tap weapon there. And of course, finally, we see them, get a little bit of life. Trinity 911 are going to get that one round. Hopefully, it can be the start of something good now for them. Fourth map 3. Maybe I'm speaking too fast again. 2-1. Round 4 now loads in, and the boys in blue so far. Stormy with the very first kill. Sniper takes down the Doma. Now the 5v4. Stormy finds her double. Stormy relax. It's just a game. And Squid finds one as well for added value. Squid might get a double here. The SMG, the VMP, Brent spray. But Amy claims a double. Takes the 2-star players down. Liquid by the trade there. And say 3v1. The final player falls. And 3-1 in the scoreline as we now make our way to round 5.
3-1 indeed. Seems like MSH are not taking that 1-round loss lightly, and not finally getting onto the kill feed with his first kill. It seems like Hack is the only player now on a quick little donut over there. Can he make a name for himself? seems like Trinity are pushing towards that favorite B side again, where they're going to mix with smoke and nades coming through from MSH side. Squid taking down Katsu, Hack trying to peek here and not pushing up on him. He's gonna get shot from the back as Hack finally enters the game with his first kill. 4v4 here now as things are playing out quite smoothly.
Yeah, no doubt. 3-1, that's where we currently are. So far, so good. Again, if you're the boys in blue, you have the lead locked in, but Chinese guy takes out claps. Nice clapping up kicks there. 3v3, Liquor takes one down as well for a trade. Numbers are just going back all the way through. Squid says the man. The MP does not fail him. The slide back in like Michael Jackson to claim that kill, but the trade finds him as well. He's going to get put down there. 2v1. The last man standing really hacks. Can he get the kill? Finds one to 1v1. I just called him hacks, boys. Hack. I might as well call him hacks though. 1v1 now for the man. Can he find any value whatsoever? Can he clutch enough for them to make it 3-2? Or are we just going to see MSH continue to dominate this one and make it 4-1? Now they both might. This is the micros party. Hack, check your freaking gunners! Shotgun puts him down. 4-1. Mashharder Gaming have the lead family locked in here.
Liquids was waiting there with so much patience. And I mean, it was worth it in the end. You have to check your corners. Kurahana is that map where you have so many different hiding spots. You can literally hide anywhere. Corners are such an important thing that you cannot overlook. And it seems like Trinity, for their last planting round, their last attacking round, they're going full on A. They're going up against a knock over here. Claps manages to take down the Doma before Kaimi takes him out. Evening the playing field once again. Liquid's taking out Katsu with his shotgun in hand. Squid and Stormy both with kills on the board now as well. And a 1v4 quickly turned 4v0 as MSH take the last attacking round from Trinity.
5-1, 5-1. Two more rounds to close things off here, and unfortunately not let a map 3 come to play. I mean, if you're right now, if you're Trinity 9-1, you still have a chance whatsoever to do something. Maybe I'm on a lag. You don't have a chance yet, guys. I don't think they're doing anything much. It's now looking like you're I think that again. Now they're not going to get number stops. 2v4 and Trinity 9-1 have something to go and say to us. They shot Carlos Tommy sniping hand. Down. Vital kill. Act now, my get it all off the heady with the headshots. Clean work. XM4 does the work. That's now Squid is the last man standing with those nightmare words. That's a plus 1v3. Now he makes it come for them. Hack sees him again. If Marcus found the kill doesn't come through, and Squid now in a very bad spot. Can he make it work? The bomb not picked up. It's got to get a plant. A lot of time on that clock still. The numbers are in favor of the boys of Trinity 9-1.
They definitely have numbers, but let's see if Squid has the experience to take them out. He manages to take out Kaimi. Numbers drop to a 1v2 here, and he still has the disadvantage because Trinity have the numbers at this point in time. Both Hack and Chinese guy. There's a lot of Chinese names in this game. Guys, just pick something we can pronounce. I beg. Squid still stuck in a 1v2.
So I'm actually Chinese.
Yeah. Well, Cal can translate the name for us.
Yeah, the name is Ching Chong. That's it. Ching Chong. Oh.
But it's not over yet.
Oh my goodness, Squid gets taken down. And it seems like Trinity has secured a second round here.
They have. I mean, they had to do that. It was a 1v3. If they choked that somehow, I would have just said, just maybe drop the phones and become casters like me and Kijo, maybe. But yeah, they didn't let that happen. So win Trinity 9-1 there. 5 and Hack again. Squid finds the first kill there. Hack! He's going to get a feed come through. He's going to 5-3. Hack takes 3 players down and vital part of the game for them now. 2v4. 2 more players left, and Hack, you have made me proud. 2 more players. This is it now. If you're the boys in blue, you don't have numbers locked in, and the start of a comeback might be happening now for Trinity 9-1. Hack sees 1 more player, might get 4. It's Marcus, not the kill. The man escapes barely. And Hack, who the hell are you? 7 kill mark.
Absolutely insane. The 3-piece there, and so early on in the round, MSH are definitely feeling the pressure here. And Stormy, the only 2 left alive against the 4-man team here from Trinity. MSH are on the planting side now. They need to get the bomb, but it seems like Trinity are going to be camping a Squid now again. Last man standing, 1v3. It's almost like it's deja vu 2, but he gets taken out. Hack
It's
had
not
a
over yet.
4-piece
Ready
that
up.
that is absolutely, he was hungry before he came into that round, and now he has to be full. A 4-piece in one round against MSH. I think I spoke too soon calling them T3.
Yeah, you know, I spoke to you soon. Fighting 3 now. They claim 2 back rounds. And yeah, well, they are starting to look alive again. I know it's the voice and leave to find a way to not let the momentum keep going. Live it, find one kill, catch falls. And 5v4 is where we currently are. Hacks now. Check your corners, boy. Check your freaking corners. And she's going to get shot down there. And 4v3 now. MS are going to have numbers locked in better than a 4v2. And things are starting to fall apart. The voice yelling, you've got to make it work. One final turn. Kaimi, 10 kill mark. See the boy jump. There's not confirmed the kill. There's 4 players there. And the answer is going to be a massive no. Doma now, the final man standing with the nightmare word. So the last man standing complete the mission here. Finds a kill. Michael, double ball. Mike friggin' Tyson confirms the kill. And 6-3 match points. And each point 12 for them. As Mashharder game in a 1 round away from closing our stream for the evening.
Absolutely, we're at match point here, and we can see that Squid did not want that round to go on any longer than it needed to. Absolutely knocking that player out to the next round. MSH are still on the planting side here. Smokes are thrown. Nobody can see anything on B side. Squid taking down a Doma, not dropping very early on in the round. Caps with a 3-piece with his Odin in hand. And now, oh, well, make that a 4-piece. Well, seems like MSH won the S&D as well and have secured a 2-0 win tonight.
7-3, hardpoint claimed, S&D claimed. And again, well, Trinity now on, they started to look very good towards the end of that S&D. You know, you thought maybe, surely there was a comeback in store, but it just wasn't meant to be, though. It's going to be Mashharder's game anytime, any day. They are going to claim this quite practically. It is what it is. One of those things happen every now and then. Again, Mashharder gave it, you know. We don't even want to talk about the hard point. I'm very sure we all want to forget the hard points in a hurry, but SMD, both teams showed up, but Mashharder still the better one here.
They put out an incredible performance. Trinity went down a bit too easily. I'm a bit disappointed, but you know, it is double elimination. They do have a chance to make a comeback, so hopefully we see better gameplay from them, and you know, they get back on the board.
Yeah, lower brackets is there for them. Hopefully, no, they have something, maybe a lower bracket run and come back to the upper bracket, hopefully. But again, look at the stats screen there. Squid on the 13 kill mark, 9 for Liquids, 9 for Claps, 8 for Storm, and Knock on 3. Did struggle to find value there, but Hacks on 8, man. He was carrying his side. I saw a player had more kills than him on his side. If I'm not mistaken, that was kind of 10. But ultimately, the Mashharder gaming, they wanted it more, and they got the win here. Easy peasy stuff. And that rounds up our evening here